Today's main headlines: grassroots leaders need to stay updated with latest technology. Miri Airport to be completely upgraded. Integrity, the cornerstone of effective Sarawak civil service administration. Good evening. Leadership at a grassroots level, especially community and tribal leaders, KMKK, needs to apply themselves with the knowledge of handling the latest technology, especially artificial intelligence, AI. Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Sri Fadilah Yusof said that mastery of AI technology allows them to not only obtain information but also avoid becoming victims of online fraud.
Dan pada masa sama kita kena juga mengetahui bagaimana teknologi disalahgunakan, dan bila kita kenal pasti maka kita akan dapat mengelakkan masyarakat kita terjebak menjadi mangsa kepada sama ada scam ataupun penipuan atas talian ataupun guna teknologi, macam-macam teknologi yang boleh disalahgunakan sekarang. Kita akan dapat mengetahui lah.
He said this when met by reporters after completing the grand presentation ceremony of the Village Development and Security Committee JKKK, Mos and Surau of the Putrajaya constituency, which took place at Sekolah Kebangsaan SK Merpati Jepang on Saturday. In this regard, he, who is also the Member of Parliament for Putrajaya, said that a course in collaboration with Microsoft will be held around his constituency, targeting youth, KMKK, educators and the business sector.
Satu, kepimpinan masyarakat. Kedua, guru-guru. Ketiga, belia-belia kita. Dan juga sektor perniagaan. Sebab mereka juga perlu menguasai teknologi, bagaimana menggunakan teknologi untuk memasarkan produk mereka. Bagaimana untuk menguruskan bisnes dengan lebih sistematik, lebih baik lagi dan sebagainya.
Earlier, Datuk Sri Fadilah also presented annual grants to JKKK, Mos and Suraus under the Putrajaya Parliament with a total value of 591,000 ringgit, involving 87 JKKKs, 30 Mos and 60 Suraus. Each JKKK received 3,000 ringgit, involving a total of 261,000 ringgit, 5,000 ringgit for each Mos with an allocation of 150,000 ringgit, and 3,000 ringgit for each Surau with a total of 180,000 ringgit. Miri Airport will be completely upgraded to accommodate the increase in the number of passengers and aircraft. According to Transport Minister Datuk Sri Lee Kim Shin, Miri Airport will undergo a large-scale transformation with the implementation of upgrading and expansion projects involving various new facilities. This includes adding aero bridges, constructing special terminals for rural and helicopter flights, and expanding terminal capacity.
March, so we'll replace the Bay 3 aero bridge and the Bay 4 aero after that, followed by Bay 4. So the two aero bridges will be replaced this year. Berapa anggaran ke satu? 2 juta.
Satu bridge 2 juta.
I think about each the aero bridge costs about 2 million each. Okay, so 2 aero bridges. So these aero bridges have also been given us problem because breakdown quite often, and the airlines also are complaining. So we'll resolve that this year. Okay.
Lee said this after attending a briefing at the Malaysia Airport Holdings Berhad MAHB Miri Airport office on Friday. He added that Miri Airport will also acquire 6 additional aero bridges, bringing it to 9 in total. As for the major expansion plan, the Senadin Assemblyman revealed that the first meeting was held on 26 February and involved the Ministry of Transport Malaysia, the Sarawak Public Works Department JKR, the Sarawak Ministry of Transport and MAHB. Main components of the major upgrade include a special terminal for helicopters and rural flights, increased passenger capacity, terminal expansion, improved traffic infrastructure, and international flight availability. Integrity serves as the foundation for a transparent, efficient, and credible Sarawak Civil Service (SCS) administration, ensuring that its delivery system remains effective and continue to benefit the people. Integrity serves as the foundation for a transparent, efficient, and credible Sarawak Civil Service (SCS) administration, ensuring that its service delivery system remains effective and continues to benefit the people. In his monthly address, Sarawak Secretary Dato Ama Muhammad Abu Bakar Marzuki stressed that every decision and action taken by civil servants must strictly adhere to established procedures and regulations. He said that there can be no compromise when it comes to procedural violations and non-compliance with regulations, as these actions undermine public trust in the government. He does urge all civil servants to uphold the principle of integrity in every aspect of their duties and avoid any form of abuse of power or pursuit of personal interests. Dato Amma Muhammad Abu Bakar further noted that heads of departments play a crucial role in ensuring that every decision and action complies with established standard operating procedures (SOPs), which is key to maintaining an effective administration. In this regard, he called on all department heads and their respective officers to ensure full adherence to SOPs with no exceptions. He also reaffirmed the Sarawak government's commitment to ensuring that all planned development projects are implemented and completed within the stipulated timeframes. He called on department heads and implementing agencies to ensure that each project is tracked closely, both in terms of physical progress and financial status, to avoid delays or non-compliance. Dato Amma Muhammad Abu Bakar also highlighted the importance of audit reports as a critical mechanism in assessing the transparency and efficiency of public service management. The Pantai Damai area is currently making progress in ensuring adequate water supply, with 95% of the area enjoying full water supply. Sarawak Deputy Minister of Utility and Telecommunication, Dato Dr. Abdul Rahman Junaidi, said that an additional 5% of the area will also receive water supply in the near future. According to him, the area involved new settlements as well as several villages that are still in the process of being registered for gazetting.
Saya boleh sebut sampai kereta hampir 95% lah. Kawasan Pantai Damai telah pun dibekalan dengan air sepenuhnya. Yang 5% baki itu adalah pendapatan baru, ataupun rumah-rumah baru. Ada juga 2 buah kampung yang masih sedang dalam pendaftaran untuk DKZ. Lepas itu kita akan menyediakan bekalan air.
He said this during the opening ceremony of the Kampong Nyabut and Kampong Trombol Rural Water Supply Project at the Kampong Nyabut Surau on Saturday. In addition, Dr. Abdul Rahman also admitted that several areas in Pantai Damai still face low water pressure problems due to the old drainage system. However, he stressed that this problem can be controlled, but consumers need to be more careful, especially during peak hours when water consumption is high and causes water pressure to decrease.
Namun demikian, sekiranya berlaku keadaan demikian, diminta dapat melaporkan pada agensi kita lah, Kuching Water Board dan DKJ BAB, untuk kita maklumkan dan kita rectify apa masalah berlaku.
Meanwhile, the water supply project for Kampong Nyabut and Kampong Trombol has been fully completed at a cost of 4 million ringgit, which also benefits more rural residents in the area. During the same function, Dato Dr. Abdul Rahman advised traders at Ramadan Bazaar not to start their sales too early to avoid any disruption to the atmosphere and to comply with the requirements that have been set. He said most stalls at the Ramadan Bazaar would usually start preparations around noon and start selling food at 2 or 3 p.m. According to him, although no strict action would be taken, the authorities will hold discussions with traders to seek explanations if there were traders who started selling too early.
Kita akan bahawa kita akan memaklumkan pada peniaga tersebut ketika mereka menjual, kerana buka puasa pukul 6 pukul 7 je. Dan kalau mereka menjual terlalu awal, jadi mungkin ada sebab-sebab tertentu. Jadi bahawa kita akan memaklumkan, berbincang dengan mereka, menasihati mereka supaya mereka mematuhi semua keperluan. Jadi rasanya tidak perlu kita berjual pada waktu pagi untuk orang Islam.
Although there are no official operating hours set for the sale of food sales during Ramadan bazaars, Dr. Abdul Rahman stressed the importance of traders starting their sales in the afternoon. This is to reduce social problems that may arise, especially for Muslims who are fasting. And that's the English edition with me, Nicholas Zechariah Boni. More news can be found in our official portal, ucas.sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. We run up today's UCAS Bulletin with the grand presentation ceremony for the JKKK Mosque and Surau in the Petrajaya constituency held at SK Merpati Jepang on Saturday. #Salaran Info Masjid Rakyat and have a good night.